the other way. There you
go. Look at you. Oh, yeah, when it's alive, that just makes me kind of sad. We're the McKays, a family with 5 boys and 1 niece, looking for adventure. Join us as we trade the rolling prairies of small-town Canada for the rolling seas to achieve our goal of visiting 100 islands by boat. After being locked in Alberta for a year and a half, we are finally let free and we're going to Victoria, British Columbia to see friends and family. We're so excited. Woo, woo, woo! This is the size of boat that I'm used to. This size that is so big it can hold hundreds of cars and you don't get motion sickness on this big of a ship. It was so good to see family and friends we hadn't seen for 2 years. I will, just a second.
Let's go! Let's go!
After spending some time around Victoria, we headed up island to go camping at Englishman Falls. The first thing we did when we got there was cliff diving.
It's not the fall, it's the sudden slap at the end that hurts.
Look who's here! Alex and Kai! Later, we headed to the beach. And then it was off to Coombs, a delightful town full of wonders. It's eating him! Including the store Goat on the roof.
I'm buying.
Which of course has goats on the roof. It was a wonderful place to camp, but then we headed back so we could go fishing. If we're going to live on a boat for a year, it would be a very good idea to know how to fish. In fact, fish is pretty much the only meat that I eat lately and that my family eats. So it would be really nice to know actually how to fish because we have no idea. Thankfully, I have a brother-in-law whose favorite thing in the world is to go fishing. He doesn't have his own boat for the ocean though, so we've had to get a boat here at Petter Bay close to Victoria, BC. And it has been quite the ordeal. We're going out late in the morning because we didn't come early enough and blah, blah, blah. But we're here and I am so excited to learn how to fish because they're yummy. Randy taught us so much, but this will be Lindy's interpretation of Randy's 8 tips to ocean fishing. So since my brother-in-law has to take care of the fishing and Dustin wasn't allowed to come because this boat isn't big enough, I guess I'm going to be the one driving the boat, which I'm not too excited about, but hopefully I won't mess this up and get fined a lot for wrecking their boat or something. It'll be all good.
You're gonna have the fat side down at the bottom, so you can hook it up the narrow side at the top.
The flasher is to attract the fish to your area.
Right. Instead of downriggers, so what this is going to do is it will let us, we'll be able to see exactly how deep our fish is going to be, our lure is going to be. This is the downrigger weight, and it's behind the gap. hook it up.
Yeah, it looks heavy.
Let's see.
We call it cam. Well, in the store.
Randy's other major hobby is bird watching.
They're diving birds that go and get bait fish, and that's a sign that there's going to be, you know, if you're looking for salmon or whatever, there's going to be salmon there. They're looking for the bait fish also, like the big southern auklet. Just go down and grab a anchovy or something. That's a sign that there's some salmon in here as well. So if you see those types of things, you want to maybe steer towards.
What direction do you do to loosen it?
I don't know, I just do it. So if we keep going towards the shore, if we get closer, if we see any kill beds, we can try just
Get some rockfish.
yeah, rockfish is thing.
Can you even eat rockfish?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, they're white. They're nice.
It tastes better than.
They're like, I mean, think of like
Okay, so
fish and chips. Those are.
Are you talking about like rockfishes and the poisonous kind?
Lindy from the future here. So the reason that he was so scared that we were catching rockfish is because he was used to stonefish, and stonefish are venomous. They are some of the nastiest creatures on the earth. And if you have ever watched Smarter Every Day and their episode about stonefish, you will see how disturbing they are. And they were everywhere in Vanuatu. And they are this bottom-dwelling fish that if you step on, you might die. Oh, you're hooked on the kelp.
it was a fish, but now it's still there. But I'm going to kelp too. So
What do we do?
This strand right here. Oh, look!
We made a fish. We caught
That's awesome.
Fish. We did get stuck.
What else? Whatever.
So what you do, you put your finger here,
Yeah.
snap the real nail over, keep your finger there, then when you get to the point like where you let go of a baseball, you let go of your finger.
I don't play baseball, so that's not very helpful information.
Let's go.
Okay,
When
so-
you're throwing it. So I thought I had caught kelp, and so I was like reeling in the kelp, and then all of a sudden there was a fish right next to the boat, and so we caught it before I could even video it. So there you go. That's what I'm just a natural. I just totally like it. Just was in the boat before I knew it. That's me.
That's a good spot.
You don't want to get too high. So
Okay, I want a picture of that. Okay, now
All right, that's
what do I
great.
do?
So once we're done, we'll just throw it into the. Make sure this. I'm just giving it a bit of a drag. Just give it a bit so he has a funner fight.
So he has a butter fight. Let's give him his last few minutes of enjoyment.
Oh, he's a fighter. He's a lover, not a fighter. There he comes. Oh, here he comes. Oh, look at the size of this monster.
Woohoo!
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh,
Woohoo!
Yours is panicking. Whoever's this was. So maybe swap odds.
Oh no!
We're gonna have to release one probably.
So it's still there. It's still there. I'm just gonna keep it steady. If I keep it steady, it will stay on. If I stop,
Because it's like
if I stop,
constant pull.
yeah, because there's no barb on the top.
Camera.
And that's a pro, so watch her.
I am no
Watch that. She's an old pro. She's an expert at this. Look at her go. Oh,
Look at me go.
look at her
Woohoo!
go. She's on fire.
It's not even fighting.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's a fighter, all right. Don't underestimate the fight of this.
Oh, here goes. Oh, he is
She
fighting.
needs
Yeah.
some drag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the size of that son of a. Oh, it's a
Oh,
good
he's
one.
pretty.
Okay, so now what kind of fish? We don't want to get the yellow eye. Is this the yellow
Is that the yellow eye?
eye? I don't know.
But even a relaxing day of fishing needs to come to an end.
I'm filming just in case one of you guys falls in.
Here at the marina, when you clean your fish and you throw it overboard, the seagulls, but also the seals, like all the extra fishy pieces that are disgusting to us.
Huge salmon. He's still
Oh,
alive.
he's still alive! Am I gonna cut the guy that's still alive? When it's alive, that just makes me kind of
Go
sad.
light. Go light.
And I use my bare hands. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out.
It's like that scene from Star Wars.
When they cut up that
Yeah.
that one thing.
They use this as a sleeping bag.
Ah, ew. I felt a little bit come on me, like splash on me.
Oh yeah, look, everything just came out with the head. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, gross.
It's just like a
Oh, look
science
at me
class.
doing it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
Okay, can I throw this across?
Yeah.
Alright, so Randy, how did you feel about today's fishing experience? Was that about as good or worse?
As good as it could have been.
As good as could have been, so there you go.
Only we caught a few salmon.
It
though,
would have
that's
been
right.
nice to
It would have been nice to catch salmon, but they don't have a salmon in the South Pacific, so
That's true.
it was the most expensive fish I think I've ever paid for.
$50 a piece.
Yeah, but you can't look at it that way.
Look at it that way. It was
was
an
experience
experience. I
plus the
learned
fish.
so much. It was very good.
Yeah, you got a good feel for the drag and catching the fish.
Yeah.
And gutting a fish?
Accidentally
And
caught
also,
mine.
and also you get a feel for the
And
wind,
driving the boat.
wind in the boat, right?
Yeah, you
like,
got-
it's because it's tough. Right?
Oh, was she driving in? Is
drove
that
the
why it
island
was going
to
like this?
Full disclosure, we never got to eat that fish because we had to leave and we gave it to my sister-in-law instead. But I mean, this is like the fish that we caught, so I'm sure it'll be just as good. Comment below if you think you could live off fish from the ocean that you caught.